What is going on, everyone? What is going on? I've been wanting to do this live stream for a while. As you can see, the past coach of success on the entire Points Blank network is 247-365. Meaning we stay grinding 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and come up in here. Hey, hope everybody's having a great Thursday. Like I said, this is a series I've been wanting to do for a while. And one of the things I said, why not? What's up, me tonight? What's up, Lisa J. Stocks? Like I said, not long ago, we had a hailstorm here in the Dallas-Fort. Well, actually, it wasn't even the Dallas-Fort Worth area. It was only in a section of Arlington, Texas, where the Cowboys played, the Rangers played, but the hailstorm only hit the area where I live. It didn't hit near the stadium, neither stadium, because they're like a block away from each other. It only hit my neighborhood and maybe a neighborhood next to mine, or development, whatever you want to call it. So I started thinking, and it totaled my car. The back window is totally gone. Front windshield totally destroyed. So I was like, hey, I need another car, but I really don't want to finance one. And I'm not a big believer in spending hard-earned money on purchasing a vehicle. That's not me. So I said, well, let me just sit back and think a while. And then one day I was looking at my 401k, and I realized from September to October, and I'm not working anymore, I had a $13,000 profit. Nope, not messing with my 401k, but I'm like, I think I could take my investments, stocks, crypto, ETFs, and purchase my next vehicle. And lo and behold, I saw a guy that I'm subscribed to, Jake Gordon, that he strictly talks about crypto. He just purchased his girlfriend a Tesla. He has like a English accent. I'm not sure if he's in Britain, Scotland. And a pre-owned Tesla, but nevertheless a Tesla. And he purchased it with crypto. Now, when I say purchase it with crypto, I'm not going to go in there with my ledger or my phone. I'm going to redeem the crypto for cash, get a cashier's check once I get the amount, and make a purchase. The hardest part now is which vehicle am I going to get? And I've been looking at some vehicles so I can get a ballpark figure. I know what I want to spend. And so far, I'm exceeding that by probably about $4,000. And in this live stream today, I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to do this, which investments. I've already created an account. I have a Coinbase account, my Coinbase wallet, and I'm also going to use, that's a good idea. Lisa said, I'm going to use their credit card and get those points and pay it off. I hadn't even thought of that. That's a good idea because I do have limits that high. And my budget is really $25,000. I found a car today that I like this, $34,000. I mean, that's going to push me back farther trying to get to that finish line. So I'm thinking about just keeping that $25,000 threshold. You know, with me, when I go to buy a car, I want all the bells and whistles. I want heated seats, cool seats. Navigation is a must these days. I want, and the little blind side monitor, those little things that flash in your mirror when somebody's in your blind spot. Those are a must. Other than a stereo, tinted windows, I really don't need everything else. And one thing I always wanted a car that didn't have a gear shift. I wanted a car where you either press buttons or turn it to go from park to reverse to neutral to drive. That's not a must. So I said, well, Rod, you really don't go anywhere. You don't drive a lot. My car's a 2000. Well, it is. It's still living barely. 2013 was 77,000 miles. So why do you need all these bells and whistles and you're really not going anywhere? I mean, every blue moon I drive to Dallas or North Dallas, which is like an hour drive, but I'm not taking road trips or anything. So I decided get some sensibility here. I'm not going to be practical. Get what you want, but don't overdo it. Don't get stuff just to say, Rod, you have it. That doesn't make sense. Hey, welcome to Investing with Rod, everyone. On this channel, we talk about stocks, we talk about crypto, we talk about exchange traded funds or ETFs. But more importantly, we talk to you and show you how to invest on a budget. You only have $5 or $10 or $20 after you pay your bills. You put some money to the side for yourself, and you could squeeze out maybe $5 or $10. I'm going to show you how to at least take that $5 or $10 and invest, whether it's in the stock market, crypto if you choose, exchange traded funds, which seems to be the way to go these days. A lot of people are leaning towards exchange traded funds. I know Lisa J. Stocks and I have a collaboration coming up next Monday. And it seems like we may be talking about exchange traded funds. So if that's something you're interested in, do your boy a favor. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Give a video a thumbs up. Hit that like button. That's the thumbs up. It helped this video get pushed out to more people. When you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified on each and every video or live stream that I do on this channel. If you by chance are on Instagram, you can also follow me at Investing with Rod, because typically before I do a live or video, I'm going to post it with a link over there in my stories. And last but not least, make sure you don't invest a dollar that you can't afford to lose. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm going to talk about today and everything I ever talk about is what I'm doing. I'm not telling you what to do. It's your money. Make sure you do yourself due diligence and do your own research and make sure you know what you're investing in. And please don't get caught up in the hype. Just because Rod is buying, I'm gonna use a company that I really don't even know what they do, but I have some. But I invest money I can afford to lose. Palantir. Just because the world is talking about it don't mean you got to jump in it. Start off with companies such as Walmart, Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon. Or better yet, get ETFs like VOO, which is the Vanguard S&P 500 fund that invests in the top 500 companies in America. You can't go wrong there. All right, so what we're going to do right now, what's up, Pipeline? I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show y'all and Lisa asked a question before I go any further. Do you have a stop loss on your balance PLTR? My Palantir? No, I don't. I don't think so. Lisa, I don't even have that much money in it. But that's a good idea. I think I like that. I think I'll do that tomorrow. Regardless of how much I got in it, it gives me some familiarity with doing stop loss. And what Lisa is talking about, meaning if Palantir dropped to a certain price and I set that price, it will automatically sell my stock and I won't take any further losses. Now, the way Rod has it set up, Rod is just over here. What's going on? Elevate with Vern, my cousin. The way Rod has it going right now, if I keep losing and keep losing, and I'm just going to keep losing until it go to the bottom. What Lisa's talking about, it's kind of like having insurance that you don't even have to pay for. You're ensuring that you don't go beyond a certain loss. That's a stop loss. All right, so let me go ahead. I'm going to be using not Robinhood today. Oh my goodness, I didn't know it was going to sign out that quick. Now I made sure I signed into this before I started, so I wouldn't have to do what I'm going to have to do now, which won't take but a second, which is log back in. And I'm actually going to purchase some stock today. I'm not going to purchase a lot because y'all going to be like, Rod, how you going to purchase a car and you don't invest in $10? Well, I can, but I'll be 203 by the time I get one. So y'all bear with me here. Wasn't expecting this portion because I did this right before I started the live. But it won't take but a second. And matter of fact, what I'm doing is make sure y'all check out Lisa J Stocks. She's very knowledgeable, as you can see, not only on stocks, ETFs, crypto, but also options, which is something I'm trying to learn. And I kind of understand it, but I want to get better at it. So make sure y'all check her out. Like I said, we'll be doing a collaboration Monday. And we're still debating on the topic, but I have a strange feeling it's going to be on ETFs. All right. Oh man, I see what it is. Bear with me, y'all. I'm just having to. There we are. We're logged in. All right. Go over here. Thank you for the 3 real homies. I know we were at 7. And it's funny, man. I don't know if Lisa experienced this. What cracked me up, if I go to a channel that's talking about gossip and the latest on who did who and how they did and who cheating on who, you have 200 people in the live stream. You have a live stream where you're talking about making moves to secure your future. You'll be lucky if you have 20, 25, unless you're like Keenan Grace or Larry Jones or somebody. But the only advantage I see to that is I'm able to answer the questions. I'm gonna make sure this is showing. All right, here we are. We're looking at my JP Morgan Chase brokerage account. Right here, the current value, and I just started this account, y'all, $760. Boy, I got a loan. I'm a long way from home. I'm a long way from that $25,000 threshold. But I've already made $230 in profit. Meaning I only invested $530 and made $230. So I'm not as far away as I think, as long as I'm consistent and persistent. I got to stick to it, and I got to be consistent. I don't care what kind of shoes I see, what kind of baseball hat or football hat I see. I don't care what kind of clothes I see. I have to pay myself first because that car is the priority. I mean, I don't know about nobody else. Now, it is in certain situations, but there's nothing too cool about being super sharp, looking very elegant, and jumping out of an Uber. I'm just saying. So what we're gonna do is go down here. I'm not going through all the hoopla of what I made and all this. So I'm gonna go to positions. This is what I did not want to do. And I have a bad habit, y'all. I have a bad habit. I'm going to go over. I'm not going to go over the ETFs. Well, maybe a couple, but not all of them. So I have Vanguard Index Growth Fund, VUG, is my top holding. These are in dollar value amount. SPLG, which is a SP 500 ETF. And I want to show y'all something. These really, they overlap. I may sell this and move it down to SPLG. Or I may just leave it here, but I'm not going to invest in both. So I just want to give y'all an idea. I want to show y'all something. What I mean when I say exchange traded fund. I think I'm going to show y'all. I think my internet be tripping during the day. It's not used to me going live during the day or something. I'll try this. There we go. I'm very impatient, y'all. What I really want to show y'all is the top 10 holdings. So in SPLG, which is a S&P 500 fund, its top 10 holdings is Apple, Microsoft, NVIDIA, Amazon, Meta Platforms, which is Facebook and Instagram, Google, Alphabet Inc., Berkshire Hathaway, Alphabet Inc. Class C. The only difference between Class A and C, one has voting rights, Broadcom, and Tesla. Now, it's more companies in this fund, but this is the top 10. So by me investing in this one ETF, I am diversified amongst many investments. And I'm not going to go over any more ETFs that I have. I'll pass on. But NVIDIA, Coca-Cola, Main Street Capital, Hilton. Hilton is doing good. I think it's up 28%. Meta, VTI, which I'm investing into the total stock market, ExxonMobil, SCHG, SCHD, Waste Management, Microsoft, Google, Palantir, this is one of the ones I was talking about, Carnival Cruise Line, Home Depot, Royal Caribbean, DGRO, Apple, Vanguard, Realty Income, SPHD, Walmart, Coinbase, Delta Airlines, and AbbVie. I sold all my AbbVie today. It's just still here because it kept a little bit for some reason. But I want to trim this down. I want to trim this down to, it would be ideal for me to have no more than 7 investments in this portfolio. Not this many. I've always had success by having a lot of stocks in my portfolios, but I don't want to do that with this one. I want to focus, because one thing I've learned, I'll be all over the place. And I start out with a strategy. This week I'm going to invest in these 2. The next one invest in these 2, but it never sticks. But if I have a slim pickings, 5 to 7 investments to choose from, to me, it's going to be better. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to invest in a little NVIDIA. NVIDIA is going to drive this car buying trend. Give me a minute. I'm going to jump in these comments because I'm curious. If y'all have questions, please ask. You have myself. Hopefully Lisa's still in here. She can answer questions if she's not busy. But NVIDIA is going to drive this train, meaning it's going to be the one that I purchase the most of. So NVIDIA is currently trading at $134.81. It's up $2.16 per share. So it's up 134. Its price is $134.81 per share, up $2.16 per share. They just had a massive split a few months ago to make it affordable for everyone. And so I'm looking to see what it's done in the last year. I know I'm not buying a car in a week, in 5 days. I know I'm not buying one, but in a year, what has it done? It's up 194%. Up 194% interest or return on an investment. Same as interest. So not only have I doubled money, I've almost tripled my money. So if I can get, I just want y'all to put this in perspective. If I can get $8,000, now this past performance doesn't or is not indicative of future performance. Keep that in mind. But if it mirrors it, and NVIDIA is a huge AI or artificial intelligence player, if I can mirror these results, theoretically, I only need to invest 8,000. 8,000, double that, 16,000, double the first 8,000, add that to it, 24,000. My car's right there in front of me. It's right there in front of me. Not to mention all the other players I'm going to have in the game. This is just my quarterback. My quarterback can score all the touchdowns. But what if Walmart scored a touchdown? What if American Express scored a touchdown? Because that's what I plan on doing. Walmart, NVIDIA, I put it in my phone today. Meta, American Express, and SCHD. I can't believe I don't have, and I may even take SCHD out and go with a VTI or VOO. So I'm going to go ahead and buy a little bit of, let me take this out. I'm going to go ahead and buy a little bit of NVIDIA. This channel, let me put a disclaimer out there. This channel is all about showing people how to invest on a budget. I don't make videos and try to drop $500, $200,000 because to me, that goes against everything this channel is all about. And it could be discouraging to people and it will fall back in the hands of that myth that you have to have a lot of money to invest. So I'm taking y'all on this journey. If I make a large investment, like if I just fall into some money, I'm going to put it towards this portfolio, but I'm not going to do a video on it. But maybe a couple times a month, I'm going to do live streams on this. So I want y'all to go on this journey with me because I believe, and this is a slogan that originated with Point Blank Travel, my flagship channel, but it's now spread across this channel and Point Blank Travel. We show you how to make the impossible possible. So many people will tell you, you can't do that. One day I'm going to be in the Olympics. You can't do that. One day I'm going to fly first class. You can't do that. One day I'm going to stay at a hotel for free. How? You can't do that. One day I'm going to drive a Tesla. You can't do that. You work at Walmart making $15 an hour. Oh, you can do that. If you believe you can achieve. Anyway, let's get back to it. So I'm going to click trade. Now, I've never done this on a laptop. I'll usually do it on my phone on the fly. So I currently have 0.37 shares. I'm going to highlight buy, order type, and it's after the market. So it's not going to let me do it. It's not going to let me do it. I'm really doing this here to show y'all how I would do it because the market closes at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. If I was on Robinhood, I could do what they call queue up fractional shares for the next business day or the next when the bell opens, when the market opens. So You always want to go to market. That means you're buying it right then at that price. Limit, you're saying, I want to buy at a certain price. Market on close, meaning you want to buy when the market closes, right before the market closes, it's when you want to make your purchase. And this is what Lisa was talking about. Stop loss, I can set a price range, a price to trigger a market order to buy NVIDIA. So if it gets to a certain price, kind of like limit. So I'm going to go ahead and click market. And I don't want to buy, I'm buying $5. This is $134. I mean, last time I checked, $5 was nowhere near $134. So right here, you could switch to dollars. Man, when I first got in investing, this was not heard of. I used to have to save my money, my hard-earned money, and I wasn't making a lot of money at all. To get $134 back when I first started, it would probably take me 3 paychecks, maybe 4. But now, so I would put $5 in here, and I want to show y'all what it says. I come over here, it's telling me I have $10 to trade, $5.32 is settle, estimated order is $5, preview, and it's good. It should tell me I can't do this. We can't place your order. We are only accepting orders with a limit price at this time. Fractional share orders can only be placed during the hours of 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. I say 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You could place an order in whole shares increments or wait until the next date. I can't place no whole order. I ain't got no $134. Could I transfer some more money over? Yes. It's not what I want to do. That's not my strategy. So what I'm going to do is tomorrow, I'm not going to do a video on it. I'm going to go get on my phone. I wake up in the morning and I'm going to place these 2 orders. So we got that out the way. The next one I want to buy is Meta. That's the next one I want to buy. But I got antsy today and I purchased a little Meta, so I don't need to. So the next one I'm going to buy, if you watch my other channel, Points Blank Travel, I have 9 American Express cards. And American Express is becoming more and more expensive. So I'm going to go to AXP. Now, on my channel, you're going to hear me say the ticker symbol a lot. What do I mean when I say ticker symbol? Rarely, I'm saying American Express now, unbelievably. But you'll hear me say AXP. Just like Lisa put in the comments, POTR, which is Palantir. WM, you would think that's Walmart. No, that's Waste Management. WMT is Walmart. KO don't make no sense. It's Coca-Cola. There's no K in Coca-Cola, but that's your symbol. And when I first learned this, I felt good because I felt like I could talk with the big boys or the big ladies, or the big whoever. So American Express is currently trading at $270. So with these $5, what I'm doing is buying a fractional share. Think of a pie. $270 is the entire pie. $5 is a slither of a slice. So in the last year, American Express is up 79.20%. I'm going to even highlight it right there. It's yellow. Tell me I ain't going to get my car. My channel motto, but my real life motto is, I'm flipping money like pancakes, baby. I'm flipping money like pancakes. And I ain't the only one can do it. Lisa's not the only one that can do it. It just takes a little bit of time. And if you don't like to read, or you don't like to search all over the internet, You got your boy Rod, you got Lisa J. Stocks, you can listen to us, you got Prez the Investor, several other people out there. And the reason I name these three people is we're smaller and we can get to your questions. When you go and nothing wrong with, I watch these guys every day. Chris Sane, Larry Jones, Ken Grace. But if you go to their live streams, when they do them, it's so many people in there, they may not even see your question. All right. So those are the two that I'm going to be buying. Now, let's just say, let me see. I know I have it in here. Let's just say we'll decide about Walmart. Let's see what Walmart's done in the last year. And you can't pick a company whether you like it or not that's doing well. I'll give you a prime example. I can't stand Chipotle. Can't stand it. But everybody else can. Everybody else is going there. So am I not going to invest in them and I know they're making money because I can't stand them? When it comes to investing, sometimes you have to take your emotions out the game. Right now, I need a car. I don't care what I like, how I like it, how I don't like it. I don't know. I could have. I'm going to pick something else. Let's just do Royal Caribbean. Hopefully that'll let me get in there. There we go. And you're going to see why I picked these companies. And I've been very methodical on how I'm picking these companies. I ain't just throw some companies in there. I've never stepped foot on a Royal Caribbean ship, but I know a whole lot of people that have. In the last year, it's up 116%. Do I need to step foot on that to have common sense and know it's making money? I know a whole lot of YouTubers that vlog on Royal Caribbean every week. Every week. So we're looking at the lowest return on my investment so far. One was 194%. This one's 116%. And the lowest one, which is American Express, is 79%. Can y'all call me IHOP? Flipping money like pancakes. With all that being said, let me jump in these comments, y'all. Let me jump in these comments. And I'm telling you, man, I'm not a guru. Yes, I do have a degree in business with a minor in finance. That's not how I learned this stuff. You know how I learned it? I learned it when there was no Google. I learned it when there was no internet. I learned it from reading the newspaper, reading books, Investment for Dummies. The reason I know the symbols because back when I learned, when you bought the newspaper, they didn't have enough space to write all this American Express and Waste Management. They only put the symbols. So I had to figure out what they were. Everything's possible. All right, we got Lisa J. Stocks, my investment sister. Let me bring me back on the screen. Says, hey, I'm telling y'all, man, she breaks it down. Her and Prez, the investor, goes live every Sunday. You can also follow Lisa on Instagram. I like it because on Instagram, she posting something that lasts no more than 60 seconds, but it's 60 minutes worth of knowledge. Hopefully that didn't go over nobody's head. And she breaks it down to like I do, the smallest molecule. Meeting I in the building said, what's up, PBT? Peace to the chat. What's going on? And y'all can expect to see more of me on this channel. Again, if you're just coming in and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. I'll be honest with y'all. Point Blank Travel is my flagship channel, but my passion is finances, stocks, investing. For the longest, I was afraid of crypto. But when I finally decided to embrace it and became not scared and learned it, oh man. Oh, not to mention my crypto account that's going to help me with this car. And crypto is suppose who nobody knows. It's supposed to explode in 2025. And man, I may mess around and pull out me a Bentley notch. But the more I talk about this to you guys, the closer I see that I am to my reality. Me and I speaking to Lisa J. Stocks, going to use their credit card and get those points and then pay it off. You never know. Lisa says, when I got my last car, I asked him, what's the most I can put on a credit card? Oh, yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm glad you brought that up. No, I won't be. I won't be using the card to get the points. In the state of Texas, and I worked at a dealership for 10 years, they will not let you put no more than $3,000 on a credit card. Sometimes some will do 5. Anything over 5 have to get special approval. You have to be like a returning customer, like bought like 5 cars from them. Why? The transaction fees of a credit card. It sucks into their profit. So no, I won't be using my credit card. I knew it was the reason I hadn't even thought about it. They will not. I don't care if I worked there or not. I don't care what I did. They will not, because I think it's 2%. That's why a lot of times when you go to certain businesses, they don't take American Express because American Express has the highest transaction fees, or they'll say minimum purchase $5. Because if you go in and get some gum that's $1.29 and put out your credit card, the transaction fees is going to suck into their profits. So keep that in mind. Hey, you know what? That's something I need to make sure any car I get remote start. Cause man, I got something else to look for. Thank you, Lisa. I mean, in a good way. Remote start and 10-1 is a must for me. That is a must. Remote start, because I was just out in Phoenix, and I'm thinking about even in the Dallas area. Or summer's not that bad. But in Dallas in the winter, you get in the car, man, it is freezing. But in Phoenix, so you turn the air on, it's blowing hot air. You let the windows down, and there's heat wave coming in the car. You're just stuck. And somebody have to get in there and start it. So if you have remote start, you're getting ready. And the way you activate remote start is press it twice to lock it. Press the lock button twice, and then hit remote start. It remote starts the car. Can't nobody steal it because it's locked. Lisa J. Stocks said 100. I'll use a PLOC on my VTI to buy my next car. Personal line of credit. Okay, I had to think about that. It had to hit me real quick. Okay, you'll use a personal line of credit on your VTI to buy your next car. And y'all, Pipeline Podcast has been, I remember him on my other channel talking about, and on How to Build Credit TV channel talking about VTI, and I didn't even know what VTI was. So shout out to you, man. We already addressed that question. Vern, I'm not sure if you're still in here, but thank you for stopping by. Great evening, cousin. Hey, chat family. Lisa speaking to Vern. Mina and I speaking to Vern. Mina and I, hey, family, how are you? Speak from Vern. You better let them know, Rod. Thank you, Vern. Do y'all know Vern was the first person to ever interview me on YouTube? And it was a blast. And she did such a great job. I started interviewing other people. So I know she recently had Lisa J. Stocks on the panel. It wasn't an interview, but congratulations. Lisa said, I put you on the big screen. Oh, no, man, you're going to see all these gray hairs because I didn't shave. And on these little screens, you really can't see what you might be able to. I can't. And I'd be like, I can get it. Yo, I was watching myself because sometimes I don't watch my video. I let them play for various reasons. And I may, while I'm letting it play, hear something I like and say, oh, I need to get back to that. But I had just shaved and I still saw little gray prickles. Them big screens don't miss nothing, boy. Money, 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 money. Okay, Vern said I have most of those. No, I didn't say what I'm selling to buy the car. I'm not going to say all of the stuff that's there, but everything that's in this particular portfolio is in other portfolios, either my Robinhood, my Webull, or my Merrill Edge. So even it wouldn't bother me at all to sell everything in this portfolio and maybe leave $1 here, $5 there, $1, just to keep the account open. So I would probably sell it all. The only thing I'm apprehensive about selling, because it's a store of value, is my Bitcoin on my Coinbase, in my Coinbase account. I have Ethereum, Solana, and Bitcoin that's kind of driving that train. And I may take Bitcoin out the picture and put a Undo Finance in this place. I did not hear it, Alicia. We got Why Loves Motivate in the house. How you doing? Good afternoon. Oh, I see. Great evening, sis. And y'all, I'm going to try to keep these extremely short because I want them to, obviously 42 minutes could be a video, but I'm not going to ad-lib and keep going, to keep it going and keep it going. But do me a favor. I'll say it right now. I should have said it while I had 6 or 7 people here. Share this channel out. Share the video. Share this channel out. You can share it on your community tabs, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tell a friend, tell a family member, tell a coworker, because this is something everybody need to know if they get any type of income. But if you just share it out on community tab, I'm a firm believer right now, the community tab has lost its luster. Too many people sharing too many things, too many non-irrelevant things, just to say they share people out. And nobody's clicking on it. But if you tell a coworker, a family member, or a friend, hey, there's this guy that's showing people how to invest on a budget, that's breaking it down. He's not trying to talk over your head. He'll crack some jokes here and there. They're more adamant to come to the channel, watch a video, and hopefully eventually subscribe. So please, if y'all could do that. Elevator speaking of Why Loves to Motivate. Down the road, I think my daily $10 VTI might be my next car. See, yo, that is something I want to do. But since I'm full-time YouTube and part-time retired and not working at a regular job, I work for myself now. I can do it, but I don't feel comfortable doing it. But I love that Lisa does that. $10 a day toward VTI, which is the Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF. So, while those motivated, speaking back to Vern. Thumbs up from Lisa J. Stocks. My VGT, I have that in one of my other portfolios, which is Vanguard Technology Fund. Almost back at yearly high. I like just VOO, VTI, and VYM. I have VYM as well for dividends for my long term. And I like that, man. VOO, and that's what I was running, VOO, VTI, and VYM. And then I kind of am making a shift to SCHG, SCHD, and still doing VTI for the total stock market. But I may go back and just focus on VOVTI, VYM. Actually, now I think I won't do VYM. SCHD will be my dividend ETF. No ETF spam. Laugh out loud. I always wonder about transferring fractured health to other brokers if you want to. I've the one time that I transferred, boy, this is a while ago. A lot of people may not even remember Share Builder. That was pretty much the only company that did fractional shares. And I transferred that to Merrill Edge, and they would only let me transfer whole shares. They wouldn't let me transfer my fractional shares. So I don't know what they're doing now. This was some years ago. So you may want to double check, David. David, thank you for being here. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. David said Chase have good money market funds as well. Yeah. My money market fund is with Ally, and I have a high yield savings account with Marcus, Citi, and American Express. So I'm good to go. And we got my family in here, part of the alliance. Meet and I is part of the alliance. These are the people I rock with, other content creators. And we have a strong unity. We run ideas past each other. 26,000 subscribers strong, maybe more now. What's up, Rod? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. I'm going to start from the bottom. Drew. Now, this I got a problem because I don't know which one was born first. They're twins. J3, Calvin, Christy, and Joe. Thank y'all for being here. Many blessings, fam. Hello, everyone. And this is funny because I watched the video. Lisa, I'm going to crack you up on this one. I watched the video, and Lisa was talking about FXAIX. I had never heard of it. At least I didn't think I had. So I bought me a share and put it in my brokerage account. Lo and behold, 2 weeks ago, I was looking at my 401k and seeing exactly what did I do. I have FXAIX is one of the holdings in my 401k. I'm telling you, this woman knows what she's talking about because this fund has made me some money, and I didn't even know I had it. I think I picked it, but I don't remember picking it. But you're welcome, fam. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for being here. We got 6 real homies again in here again. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. Now, we're 48 minutes. You know, I was watching that last night. I was watching something on the news about it last night. Raul, thank you for being here, man. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. I really appreciate you being here. If you're not ready to subscribe, just keep checking out the content, and maybe one day you'll jump the broom, man. Will you be watching the Tesla Robotaxi event tonight? No, man. I'll be watching the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of stuff on the Robotaxi. But the first time I had a chance to witness those little self-driving cars was in Phoenix. And I wouldn't have known. I wasn't even paying attention to them because they looked like they had a little black thing on top, like an old school police light. And nobody's driving. I did see one guy driving, one. But nobody's driving. I saw 2 in the turning lane the other day, back to back. And it's just, you know, I got with the cell phones. I got with the internet. I got with the Wi-Fi. I got with all this technology. But that just spooked me, man, to see these 2 cars in the turning lane and nobody driving them. About to make a left turn. I was like, I don't know if it's like what do you call them, those things that be flying? You have a remote control and a camera. What do you call them little things? Not a hovercraft, but drone. I don't know if it's like a drone on wheels. I don't know. But hey, y'all, I won't keep y'all here. I want to thank each and every one of y'all that came in and supported the channel today. Drone, yeah, at least it took me a minute. I want to get me a drone. And my buddy Sheldon from Your Favorite Couple told me they're almost impossible to crash. But my middle name is Murphy's Law. If it can be done, I'll find a way to do it. I want to get one, but right now I just have other priorities. I'm going to get one day. First time I heard a drone, I thought it was a giant. It was like 2 or 3 houses down. I thought it was a giant bee or wasp. I was like, man, what is that? I'm looking around, freaking out because I ain't see anything. And next thing I know, I saw this thing dropping down out the sky, and I didn't know what a drone was. So I came in the house and got my gun. Don't y'all tell nobody. I thought it was a UFO. I came in the house and got my gun because it landed. It came down and landed in the street. I'm here, mouth wide open, in a state of confusion. I was in a state of confusion, man. I was like, what is this? I'm looking around to see if there's any witnesses in case I get captured, but I know I couldn't get captured because I couldn't fit in that little bitty thing. I'm like, man, what is this? So I took my gun and pointed at it, and that thing, because I didn't know they had remote to a camera. So whoever was operating it saw me pointing my gun. And y'all, don't tell nobody. This was in broad daylight. I ain't care. I was about to take it out. Anyway, y'all, man, that's my story time of the live. Thank everybody for being here. Do me a favor if you haven't already done so. Subscribe to the channel. Please hit that notification bell, select all so you don't miss out on future live streams. With this series, this is episode 1 of my Next Car with Investments journey. I'm going to start labeling the thumbnails and the titles so you'll know which episode I'm on. And I look forward to taking y'all on this journey with me. Hit that thumbs up, get a video a like, it help it get pushed out. Please, 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 if you're watching the replay, even if you can't watch it in its entirety, let it keep running, because I'm trying to get this channel to a certain level. And as I end each and every video, shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. I can guarantee you. I will be coming at you soon, dropping more heat, dropping more fire, dropping more knowledge, but more importantly, showing you how to invest on a budget. Hope you have a great rest of your day, whether you're watching Robo-Taxi tonight, the baseball games, the football game, or CSI, wherever. Just make it a good. Much love, y'all. Peace. And before I get out of here, please make sure y'all, if you have time, check out the channels on the Points Blank Network. To the left, we have the logo for my flagship channel, Points Blank Travel, which is the globe. Next to it, we have the Points Blank Experience, where I talk about trending topics and do interviews with content creators as well as non-content creators. In the middle, we have the Points Blank Network LLC logo. Next to it, we have this channel, Investing with Rod, the circle. And next to that, we have Points Blank Clips. So as you can see, I'm running 4 channels. Don't do much with Points Blank Clips, but definitely the other 3 channels get a lot of attention. And also, the passcode to success is 247-365. Make it a good one, y'all. I'll let y'all later.